welcome to Goodberry. Hi, everybody.
Hi. Oh, it's good to see you guys. Hello, hello. Oh,
Crazy Dog 68.
Yes.
Daz, I'm Rick Orange, Akodu Roku, Beaker Par, Twinsons.
Oh, you said everybody. Oh, no.
There's
HF
more.
Funko,
There's more.
J-Rock, Liam Gordis. Good to see you all.
Hi, everybody.
Sir
Half
Carpet.
Donut.
Hi. Hi.
Will I ever remember to change the stream name before I go live? Yes,
We may never
someday. You know, I did, but then I didn't hit the update button today. But in case you are not aware, tonight is a cooking stream with Lexcee Riley, and she is making Galentine's Day brunch pizzas with us.
Yes, and that's why we're both wearing pink and red. And Jess, you look so cute. This is the first time seeing you. I love your little lacy collar and your eyeshadow. My goodness.
And that's why we have this sultry saxophone playing in the background. We'll see where the mood takes us tonight.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. But I'm very excited for what Lexcee has cooking up for us. So shall we bring it over to her?
We shall.
Or do we? All right, let's do it.
Lexcee,
Let's do it.
you're on. Hello.
Hey, everybody. Happy sort of Galentine's Day.
Yeah, happy early Galentine's Day to everyone. And
Daz! Thank you for the gift subs!
Whoa.
Thank you so much!
thank you so much. Oh, Dresden, you're heading out. Good to see ya. See you
Bye,
next time.
Dresden. Thank you for stopping by. Dasmir just gifted subs to KJA's Megs, Project Jeff, Black Tuesday 9/11, and MS Phasma. Thank you, Dasmir. That's really, really kind of
Yay,
you.
Thank you so much. Yeah, happy early Galentine's Day, and we're gonna include the guys in our Galentine's Day today.
Oh, Curtis Byer just gifted more subs.
My goodness!
It's rating subs!
Yes.
Thank you,
Fire.
Curtis!
Thank you so much. That is so kind. Two damsels and dishes. Woo! Crazy Dog 68, Abel in Japan, and Jay Bibble, and Adon Omatic. Yes. Thank you so much, Curtis Byers. Am I underdressed in pajama chic? Rick Orange asks. I have to say no. That's not underdressed at all.
You gotta wear your PJs, your comfy clothes. Is what
Yeah,
I'm told.
we were just talking about
I got my
fuzzy-
kids on.
Mhm.
You know?
And how they're appropriate for Galentine's Day, because when you're celebrating your gals that you love and cherish, you want to be comfortable with each other, you know? So that's what it's about. You're doing
Absolutely. I'm pretty comfortable.
All right.
This is a comfy dress.
the right. Yeah, I'm wearing a nice sweater and some leggings. Keeping it chill. I got my pink.
Alright. I guess I'll get started, because I did, as always, plan a little more than I feel like I should have. Like, you know, when we were talking before stream, and I was like, I promise one day I'll plan something easy, and Jess said, no you won't.
You never do. You never do.
Never do.
You're an
Okay.
overachiever, Lexi,
We're
through
gonna
and
make
through.
Pizza. Through and through. So we're gonna make pizza, and not just any pizza, brunch pizza, because what do you and the gals do? Go to brunch. Not in 2021, though. So,
We do brunch at home now.
we do virtual brunch, where,
Yeah. Distance brunch.
Okay.
Zoom brunch.
Zoom brunch. Okay, so I'm gonna terribly open this yeast.
And today I actually have some of the ingredients so that I can make along with Lexi, kind of.
That you do.
An
Okay.
easier version, but yeah, so I'm excited to taste it this time. Sorry, Jess. Sorry it didn't work out.
That's all right. I'll just watch and
someday.
salivate.
Yes,
You know?
there you go.
Okay, so I have hot water in my yeast, and I'm throwing it in there. I'm gonna do a half a cup. Boop. Let it sit.
Boop, beep, boop.
Okay. So yeast takes like a minute or two. Some people say do 15 minutes. I don't think that you need to. I never really do when I'm making pizza crust. I did, to be truthfully honest, try like 6 different doughs yesterday, like a crazy person.
6 different
I
what?
really wanted to go doughs.
Doughs.
Doughs?
Yes. Bagged dough test.
Wow.
And
Wow.
Anyway.
Dang.
Well, I wanted
wow.
it to taste more waffly, and you know,
Those look so good,
pizza,
Lex.
Pizza's the way to go. They are. They're delicious.
Because waffles are an important part of Galentine's Day, right?
Right.
Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
So this has No, they are. Like, they're a very important part. The entire pizza is made out of brunch staples. You know, bacon, you got your chicken and waffles, you got your cheese, you got maple. Got it all going on in there. So, that's gonna sit for a second. What is your favorite brunch item?
Oh, I am an Eggs Benny kind of girl.
I was just gonna say that. Eggs Benedict.
Got it. Yeah, it's like anytime I go to a brunch place, I immediately look for Eggs Benedict or some variation thereof. I've had like a few different ones, like ones with ham. I've had one with like salmon before, which was a little interesting, but ooh man, yeah, I just love hollandaise sauce. I love a poached egg. Can't go wrong.
Right? Lots of butter, always the best.
I even have these little
terrifying to make.
Lexi, you'd be proud of me. I have these little silicone cups that you can put in your water, so it perfectly poaches an egg.
Ooh.
I am so proud. That's so awesome. I don't even have those. Way to go.
Fancy. Wow.
Sir Carcass says eggs over easy over grits with bacon crumble. Mmm.
Ooh.
Yum. Oh my god, that sounds real good. I'm so glad I'm gonna be eating here in a minute. Sorry, Jess.
Awesome. I Am Inagi is raiding with a party of 5 high raiders. Welcome to our cooking stream.
Yeah, how did your stream go? Did you have a good time?
Merry
What'd you
Galentine's
do?
Day.
Yeah, merry early Galentine's Day to you. Your favorite brunch item is Jägermeister, J-Rock says.
Wow.
J-Rock goes hard on brunch. Not messing around.
Jägermeister in the morning? Well done, like getting straight to it.
I mean, it's late morning.
Jaeger in the evening, Jaeger at supper time. When Jaeger's in a shot glass, you can have Jaeger anytime.
Yes. Okay, so I put a little more water, and now I'm gonna dump a little bit of flour and a little bit of sugar, and let that start going.
And that's the yeast. You're stirring it all up to get the yeast excited and ready to go.
Yeah. So you want to do the water and the sugar first. I totally forgot about the sugar. It's fine. I've thrown it in later all the time. The sugar sort of helps activate the yeast. And so once that gets going, then you slowly add the flour in.
Nice.
I'm going to I like doing it this way because I measure it all out ahead of time. So I have 2 1/3 cups flour. And I just sort of slowly put it in. And then I'm putting 2 tablespoons of butter in. Because buttery goodness.
No
And
complaint,
a
dear.
teaspoon of salt.
Butter makes
And
everything
then you
okay.
Makes everything better.
Prometheus says his breakfast choice is dim sum and I don't know how to pronounce that, I'm sorry. Pu'er tea. I know what dim sum is and it's damn good.
Yum.
Prometheus. Crushing it every time.
I'm trying to use our emotes, and they're still not approved. How long is it going to take Twitch to approve all of our shit?
We're just mad at what did we do? Did we anchor Twitch or something?
I know.
They really hold everything back on us.
Twitch gods, hear our cry. Approve us.
Hold my crystal. Twitch gods.
Hello, God, it's me, Jess. Can you tell Twitch to approve my emotes, please?
I'm calling Twitch to approve my emotes. I think that'll work.
Hello, God. Aliens above me.
I think God needs voices, like needs multiple different voices. Aliens.
Yeah,
What else you got? You got some Brooklyn in there?
God sounds like this.
I'm God. Look, your emotes are coming. Don't worry about it.
And it's not a man, it's a large woman. It's a large woman with a deep voice.
Hey, get off my stoop. Now, I almost said lawn, and then I'm like, there's no lawns in Brooklyn.
There's a tiny lawn in Brooklyn somewhere. You just gotta find the right space for the right lawn.
God is from Jersey. You heard it here first.
Okay.
What if that's from Minnesota? All right, sorry, go ahead.
Oh my
Sorry.
God, I hope that God's from Minnesota. No, that was perfect. I feel like God's from Minnesota. What if God's like ever changing accent, but you're like, guess where I'm from? Where's God from? The game. Okay, so while we were doing impressions, I let that whip up into a ball.
Ooh,
So it's going into my bowl. Right, pizza crust from scratch. Way easier than you think.
Yeah.
I don't know why, and way cheaper than like you can buy.
Well,
So-
we don't have an unbiased, we don't have a reliable narrator here, Lex. What's easy for you? I don't know that would be very easy for me.
But that was what? 1, 2, 5 ingredients? You know?
Well,
Okay,
I will say making
so-
bread is pretty easy, so I could believe it.
I watch British baking show and I happen to know that everything baking is difficult. So
I'm on good authority that everything baking is very hard.
I enjoy baking. I do, but I will say that when I tried to make bread in the past, when everybody got into bread making early quarantine, I also did that. Created my own yeast and everything like that. And my first go at bread, it was flat and hard as a rock. But I ate every bit of it. I couldn't believe I made it and I ate it. But then my second go was a little bit better. So the rise.
See? It's all a learning curve.
Yeah. Just practice. Practice
All right.
makes it better.
So before stream, I heated up my oven. I do it on the lowest setting just so it's nice and warm and it helps it rise. So it's gonna rise for like the next 40 minutes while we do everything else.
So where does Alex's pizza kit come in to all of this process?
Alex's pizza kit will come in towards the end because she has all of like the goodies pre-assembled. So this is the very like raw version of everything.
I love
She has
seeing
the
it.
tester pack. So basically it's like instead of HelloFresh, it's HelloGoodberry, like meal kit.
Nice. HelloGoodberry meal kits
Okay.
coming to your city soon.
Get ready.
Yeah,
Exactly.
soon.
So in here I have an egg and a bunch of hot sauce. Cause
Ooh, yum.
sassy. So the sauce that's gonna go over the pizza is gonna be pretty sweet. So this is like the heat that cuts through all of that.
I'm so excited. Yay.
Whisking it up right now.
Wait.
I like really spicy food. I don't know about you guys, but I like really spicy food.
I do like spicy food. We just got some green chile, I guess it's like salsa, at Costco the other day, and we both tried it tonight, and whew, it had some heat, but a good kind of heat. It like didn't kill me. It was manageable, and that's the kind of spicy I like. It's got to be like I can still taste the food,
I agree with that statement wholeheartedly. I hate like Thai restaurants in particular, whilst delicious and my favorite. I'm always terrified to be like bump it up a notch because it's like 37 notches.
What do you usually go to
That's
when
scary.
when they ask you like how the heat level? If it was 1 through 5, what heat? 5 being the hottest. What would you choose?
If it's a new restaurant, I'm gonna do like a 2, to be perfectly honest.
Okay.
Because while I like spicy food, like I tend to accidentally order overly hot. So I want to taste the food first, and then I'll kick it up a little bit if I order again.
Yeah.
Okay.
Totally. Go ahead.
No, go. You're good.
I was just saying that I would probably go with a 3 on if I were ordering from a Thai place for the first time. But there is always that danger though that it's just gonna be a little too spicy. But I don't know. I can't imagine 3 would be painful. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Yeah, my gut said
I'll let it
3,
do that risk.
and then I chickened out a little bit.
Yeah. Usually I go medium when they ask. Like if it's mild, medium, and hot, I go medium just in case.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, I can't
Okay,
handle a lot of
100.
spice over here.
Not at all.
I can handle a little bit of spice, a little bit. And it always, I always say, oh, I can't handle that, but then I find that I can. So I don't really know that I have a good measure of how much spice I can handle.
Maybe it depends on what kind of spice it is.
Yeah. Yeah. I do like a little bit of spice.
Yeah.
A little bit of fat is nice. Okay. So when I'm like breading the chicken myself, And everybody teaches you about this like wet hand, dry hand method. And I want to say that that's bullshit. So,
thanks for following Super Dizzle. Really, you think it's bullshit? That's interesting because I use the wet hand, dry hand method, but I mean, there's always some crossover, you know? It's
right.
Is that
like
what's
I
your
want to make a mess?
Yeah. Oh.
I usually just wind up putting one hand in the wrong way, and I'm like, all right, well, all bets are off now. Almost every time. So, for all of my cooking expertise, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna not worry about what gets in where, and I'm gonna just coat it the way I can coat it.
This is pretty cool. You know, when I have fried stuff in the past, normally I don't go back and forth and back and forth. I'll do like once in the egg, once in the flour, and then I'm done. But this makes total sense. Why wouldn't you layer it on, you know? So smart.
Right. I wanted it to be a little bit thicker.
Yeah.
The only bad part about the bullshit of the wet hand, dry hand, when I say that it's bullshit, is that you get to this stage where you have like a layer. When I say a layer, I mean like 6 coats of flour. Yeah.
That's when you just start to fry your fingers and have them as an extra snack. You just dip them right in the hot oil.
Yeah, just some lady fingers as an appetizer.
There you go.
Lady fingers for Galentine's Day. Alright. I'm actually air frying these because I'm still obsessed with my air fryer.
As you should be.
So, deliciously fried and still technically healthy. Alright. So I do those 3 times in like the hot sauce mixture and twice in the flour mixture. And then they go in here.
I was just looking at my bag of foods and my mouth is watering. Like, yes.
Luckily, I did make dinner before the stream, so I wouldn't be so horribly jealous.
Alright, I lied. We can't have everything. Not enough outlets in an apartment. Stay. You be good. So our air fryer is having personality issues.
Oh no.
And the door doesn't want to stay closed. So my solution is to prop it up with a towel, like a tiny pillow, for it to get its issues out. So that's what I'm doing.
There you go.
Give it a nice little pillow.
Okay.
Good girl.
Good night.
All right. So chicky's done. Chicky.
And the chicken is going to be a topping, yeah?
Yes. So there's a bacon and chicken like topping, I guess, is what you would say. And then we're gonna do a maple bacon like gravy sort of sauce. It's gonna be a white pizza. And then there's like a cheese blend that goes on top, and then some dill, give it a little freshness on top of that.
I love all these flavors.
Anything bacon, I'm in. I'm so in.
Yeah. And maple bacon. Bacon maple. I didn't really think about that. Is one of my favorite flavor combinations. Can't go wrong. It's savory.
I think the sauce is my like proudest portion. I looked up a bunch of recipes and they all were like, put apple cider vinegar in it. You have to like cut the fat. I'm like, no, you don't. So
off of the bacon?
I don't know.
Cut the fat off of the bacon?
So if you put apple cider vinegar in with, like if you're trying to make like a sort of gravy with any sort of like butter or bacon fat, any kind of fat, the apple cider vinegar will cut the like, what I like to say luxurious taste of it. And I don't think you need to do that.
Yeah, why would you do that? That's the good shit.
Right.
Why would you?
I think maybe you want to eat alive it, but I don't know how much you're eating where you need to cut that from.
Yeah. Silly. Thanks, Soup Shadizzle. We think you're awesome and we're glad you're here. Yeah, yo.
So, at some point during the stream, when Lex has a minute to breathe, I wanted to talk about the 36 love questions that make you fall in love with somebody.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Do we have a second?
Do it. Yeah. Let's
Okay.
do like the first 5.
So, I have done this twice. Once was with somebody I was dating, Garrett, and it was after I knew him for about a month. So it felt a lot of them were pretty redundant. But the idea is there's these 36 questions that you ask one another, and then you stare into each other's eyes for like a full minute or something like that, or maybe 5 minutes at the end. I don't know what it is. And that is supposed to make you fall in love with somebody else. So I recently did this with somebody I didn't know at all, and I ended up feeling pretty close to them by the time it was done. It worked. I wasn't in love with them, but
I think I have to say that staring into someone's eyes for a full minute is going to make you feel close no matter what.
I did that as an acting exercise, and it was very disarming.
I bet, yeah.
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 So,
you can't actually stare in each other's eyes, though.
I know. I was like, do I stare at a camera or do I stare? Like, where do I?
Stare into my eyes. Let's fall in love. So the first question. This is a good question to start off with because some of these questions get real deep and wouldn't be appropriate for our stream. But the first question is:
I want those.
If you could invite anyone in the world to dinner, who would it be? Chat, I want to know. You too. We're all falling in love.
Living or dead, or do they have to be alive?
Either.
Man, that's tough. I think I'd invite Alan Watts to dinner.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Why?
I'd talk to Alan Watts. I just think he has some really interesting ideas, and I can just listen to him talk forever. And yeah, I think he just is I'm very interested in philosophy, so hearing him talk about humankind and meaning and things like that would really be amazing.
Is he the guy who I often hear his voice over or like remixed with music? He's philosophizing. I was trying to find out. Oh my god. Michael and I tried to find out who Alan Watts was for like an hour straight this weekend. We were Googling like,
me.
I didn't know that I was like, guy who talks about the universe mixed with music, guy who talks about life, and we could not find him. Alan Watts, okay.
Yeah, Alan Watts.
Okay.
And also spoilers, if you haven't seen the movie Her, earmuffs, but she falls in love with Alan Watts. Do you remember that part in the end?
I don't, no.
When she like goes to be with all the other entities or whatever, he's one that she brings in and talks. Anyway, yeah. So he makes an appearance in Her. So,
I've not seen Her, and I really want to. And now I really, really want to.
Yeah, you'd like it, Lexi.
Right, but you should.
It's cool.
Really good.
So J-Rock says Stevie Ray Vaughan. Kaz says can't pick between Nikola Tesla and Isaac Asimov. Thornation says sorry I'm late, I'm here now. Jasmine says Dave Grohl. Crazy Dog says Mike Rowe. Tharpy, Edgar Allan Poe. Wow.
Great options,
Ooh.
Lexi, what about you?
Lucille Ball. Without
Great choice.
Oh my god.
I want to know all of the production secrets. I want to know I want her confidence. One, I want someone I want to just sit down with a cocktail and shoot the shit and be like, woman, teach me your secrets. I want to know all of it. Like the production, she picked out Mission Impossible and Star Trek. Like the reason those exist in the world is because Lucille Ball was like, these scripts need to be made.
Yeah.
Wow.
Before her time.
Star Trek.
She did?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The story that I heard was that Star Trek was going to be canceled and she stopped it from being canceled. It's like, no, they've got a good thing going. You have to let this go. And
wow.
She was like,
yeah, like the story was the future, and she was like, you're limiting possibilities in like production. So when her and Desi started I Love Lucy, they were like, no one in America is going to believe he's your husband. And she was like, but he's my husband. So yes, they will. Like, he's my real husband.
Yeah.
And so like that is how they started the entire show, which is just, the woman never backed down from anything, and I want to know that secret.
So admirable.
Yeah.
Lucille Ball.
Good night, crazy dog. So how about you, Jess?
So I didn't think too hard about this answer when I said it the other day, but I said Zendaya.
Really?
Yeah.
You've been watching Euphoria, so I can see why you would.
At first I was thinking of, these like epic celebrities, and then I thought maybe my dead grandmother, but then I thought Zendaya just seems so fun to just have dinner with, and like have a genuinely down-to-earth fun conversation, and I admire her so much. I admire her career. So yeah, I think that would be a great dinner date.
That's cool. I don't really know much about her, so. But
I don't really either, other than her film work. Henry Cavill, yes, Sir Carcass, Henry Cavill. Actually, that's my answer.
That's my answer too.
We're all taking Henry Cavill to brunch.
I say Chris Evans. Chris Evans. There we go. I changed my answer.
Chris Evans. Yeah. Okay.
Jack said grandmother. Twinsen said I would just invite my best friend.
Aww.
That's nice. It's really nice.
Yeah,
all right, so next question is, would you like to be famous? In what way? They start off pretty light. I'm gonna get deeper.
When I set out into acting and creative pursuits, my goal was never to be famous. It was more to just be able to work in a field that I loved and do what I loved. But now, I don't know, more and more in this day and age, it feels like you kind of have to be a little famous in order to have the privilege and ease and time to do those things, if that makes sense. So for that reason, I would like to be that much famous, but I don't want to be like crazy famous to where I can't like go to the grocery store.
Yeah. Well, even if you're a little famous, you get recognized.
Yeah, I don't mind getting recognized. Like someone would be like, "Oh, you're so and so." Yeah, that'd be fine. Like I'd be like, "Yeah, what's up?" But like if people are like running after me and paparazzi me, that to where my well-being is, that would.
Ooh, headphones. Yikes.
Really?
Lexi, can you make that stop?
Therapy23 put it well. Not celebrity famous, but work famous. As in, like, I can work. People want to hire me famous, that kind of thing.
Well, I kind of interpreted that too as like, you could be famous, like a famous scientist. People aren't going to know your face, but they're going to know that you are responsible for, the coronavirus vaccine.
I would like to be known for doing something good in the world. I would like to leave a legacy. Yeah, that is something that I want.
See, that's what I was gonna say. Like, I don't want to be famous. I want to like have a legacy, even if that's like a verbiage like differentiation. But like, I want a legacy. I don't need fame.
Yeah.
So, like, I would like to like write something that inspires someone, or I don't know. I guess like the things that I want to do are more. The older I get, are more writing based.
Yeah.
Excuse me, Bacon. I'm talking. But like, I would, right? The buffalo chicken. So sometimes it sticks to the air fryer a tiny bit. I'm gonna put it back in for a couple minutes, but I'll watch it better so that it doesn't do the crazy beeping thing. Because it's loud. But yeah, I don't think I'd want to be famous. I don't know. I go back and forth. I feel like there is, like, you move out here to do a specific job, and there is a certain, like, level of fame. Like, you're right. Like, fame has to come with it.
Yeah.
I don't know that I want it.
Yeah.
I don't know that I want it.
Yeah.
Especially the older I get.
Super famous or really that happy like you. I really value my privacy, and I wouldn't want to lose that.
Yeah. Well, my answer is very similar to yours, Alex. I
Sounds
would.
Like we're all kind of similar.
Yeah, like I would do it if it meant job security, but if I could achieve my acting goals and not have fame in there as an element, 100% I would not do it. I mean, and I used to think like when I moved to LA, that would be fun, right? Like how glamorous.
Yeah.
But even, the little bit that I'm on the internet, I could see how if this was taken a step further, it would be uncomfortable.
Yeah.
You know, there's pressure. It's like you have to live in a fishbowl.
Totally.
Sir Carcass, I want to be on DVD. Twinson said, even if I cured cancer, I wouldn't want anybody to know it was me. Zero fame at all.
All right. This is better.
That's honorable. Yeah.
Okay, number 3. Before making a telephone call, do you ever rehearse what you are going to say and why?
We've kind of gotten into a habit where I answer first, but I don't always want to be the one that answers first. You know, like somebody else.
I will totally answer first because I had a gut reaction to this. It was like, yes, I do. Especially because I'm an assistant, so I make calls for a living, like to do certain things. And there's a certain amount of, like I was saying about like wanting the confidence and having like the Lucille Ball sort of like, I'm gonna get this done. I don't necessarily have that in my day-to-day. I'm not good at asking for things. So sometimes I will think about the most polite way to be assertive before I make a phone call.
Yeah.
Or like to not want to offend someone, but like I have to get a point across.
Yeah.
Definitely like 20% of my day, I'd say.
Wow. That's a lot. A lot of diplomacy roles.
I like that though. I like that you are practicing being assertive because I think that's an important skill for women to have.
Totally. And it does take practice.
Yeah.
to balance it just perfectly with so that you don't, offend someone like you said, but you still get your point across. Yeah.
Mike the Ham Man, I'm sorry to disappoint you. She's not cooking ham. So you need to change your username to Mike the Chicken Man.
Pork.
Mike the Bacon Man?
Mike the Bacon Man.
Close?
Yeah.
There you go.
Dasmir says that they feel that it feels wrong or disingenuous to rehearse.
What about you, Jess?
I do not, but I do have full conversations with myself in the shower, prepping for any and all explanations that I may give about something that is important to me or that I predict will happen. So I'm not specifically rehearsing phone calls, but I do rehearse conversations. And I think it just comes in handy. It makes me feel more prepared and more eloquent.
Is it like when you rehearse conversations in the shower? Is it like conversations that you anticipate will be difficult or hard for you to have, or all conversations?
No, I think I'm just I rehearse explaining things. If I anticipate I'm going to explain something or like talk about something that happened, I'll just end up rehearsing the most time effective or interesting way to say it, because I'm not really much of a pontificator or a storyteller, which stems back to my parents weren't much of talkers either, so thanks Mom and Dad, didn't get any barred genes from you. So I wonder if I'm like just trying harder,
I want to put it on record and say that I think you're very good at explaining things. And maybe it's because you're rehearsing it.
It's because every conversation we have, Alex, I rehearse in the shower first.
Clearly, right? No, I mean, seriously, though, I'm often like, I think I try to cover it a lot, but I'm like kind of gobsmacked by your deep understanding of things, your logical, cerebral approach to things, that I'm like, wow, I wish that just came naturally to me.
Oh, well, thanks.
I tend to be more like, I guess maybe ruled by like feelings more. Maybe I like to think I build myself up like I'm a logical person, but I think when it comes down to it, like yesterday when I was so frustrated with all those tech issues that I was having with my editing and whatnot, I got angry and I had to leave and do something else. And I couldn't. I always feel like when you take something on and something is frustrating, you go like, okay, I can figure this out. And you just kind of keep going deeper into it until it's figured out. I find that amazing.
I do that.
You do.
Like,
Alex, that was perfectly worded because I was like, wait, no, Jess does that really well.
Yeah.
Like anytime I've ever had to talk to you about anything that is like like even fun things, but like a serious matter, I feel like you are the person who, if you disagree with me, I'm like, oh, but yes, okay. Like you are the person who I'm like, I agree to disagree because you so eloquently or strongly like say something, and I'm like, oh, that makes sense. That's awesome.
Is this why this game works? Because we end up just like complimenting each other until we fall in love?
Maybe that is it.
Yeah. We found a secret.
So as far as answering the phone goes, do I rehearse or do I not? I think I kind of go in the middle, honestly. I'll be like, before I make the call, I'll go like, all right, what is it that I have to say? What are the bullet points? Boom, 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 boom. And then I know the bullet points, and then I make the call and just like wing it around the bullet points, if that makes sense.
Yeah. I mean, that's all you really can do. You can only do bullet points.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I feel like saying, do you rehearse sounds like, you know, how am I going to say, hi, I would like to open a bank account, please. And I want, you know, like, it, you know what I mean? You're practicing
the phrasing.
exactly how to word it. Yeah, the phrasing.
Yeah. Well, I think it can just depend.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So the next question. Well, unless Lexi, do you want to update us on your cooking?
Yes. Okay. So I've cooked all the bakey. It's nice and crunchy. I'm saving all of the fat in the pot, and I added like a tablespoon and a half. I eyeballed, to be perfectly honest, of butter. So actually, this is perfect timing because I'm gonna do this really quickly while we're talking. Before I do that, so I'm making a roux, which is to me one of like the most terrifying things to make. Which is, it's so stupid. It's not hard. It's not like complex. It's just you can mess it up. So actually, see, it makes me so nervous to do.
It requires a lot of attention, right? Because you have to be stirring it the whole time and make sure that it doesn't burn or thicken too quickly.
Okay, so then I'm gonna put 2 tablespoons of maple syrup in there.
Yum, yum, yum. Hi, hello, Marcos. 000.
Very lovely. Okay, so that's all mixed together really well. And I'm gonna slowly shake in 3 tablespoons of flour.
To your witcher, oh valley of plenty, oh valley of plenty, oh. That was awesome! Thank you so much for that sound alert!
Hamilton! Woo, woo, woo! You are amazing. Thank you for the bits.
Thank you for the bit, thank you for the bit, thank you for the bits.
Thank you for the bits, thank you for the bits. Thank you for the bits.
Thank you for the
If you didn't keep singing, it made my roux a lot easier to make. So just
there you
keep
go.
going.
Well, what's the next question, Jess?
What?
What's the next question?
The next question is, what would constitute a perfect day for you?
Oh, a perfect day. Yeah, my camera went out again. All right. Hello.
There you are! Yay!
You're back.
My Discord is not a happy camper. Yeah, my Discord does this thing where it turns off every 40 minutes. So I don't know what that's about. Yeah.
Technology.
Perfect day. Jess, you go first this time.
Oh, okay. My perfect day. Wait, give me 1 second. I'm trying to, Perfect day. Nothing standing in my way.
Perfect day. When nothing can go wrong.
It's my perfect day. Yes, that's what I was trying to do. I was trying to move the food cam over so I could see that bacon, because Lexi's her cam was covering up that bacon.
Wait. Yeah, there we go. It's real
So we're getting some good answers in the chat for what the perfect day is.
Oh yeah, tell us.
Says, accomplishing the goal I set out for myself that day, which I can absolutely relate to.
Beautiful.
Jack Crichton says, I'm out of this question, lol. Therapy23 says, a day where I can just be. Don't have to go anywhere, don't have to do anything, just be. That does sound nice. Dathmere says, a cabin in the mountains with a wood stove and nothing to worry about.
Can we join you?
Yeah. Are we invited?
Can we come?
Coronation says coffee, adventure, home cooked meal, and some music.
Yeah, I love that.
That sounds like camping to me.
Yeah.
Doesn't that sound like a camping day?
Both of those do.
Yeah. And then, yeah, cool. And Prometheus says, I feel like we're on some sort of video dating service. It does kind of feel like that.
We are. We're all dating now. Well, we'll be dating by the end of this. If we get through 36 questions, we're all dating.
We'll love each other, yeah. Angel Devilson says, a day at the beach with hardly any people to read, write, or crochet in peace. Oh, awesome.
Nice.
J-Rock, wake up in the morning, play a show in that evening, stay up all night hanging out. Party! Rock and roll, baby! Yeah, man. You guys, man, can I have all of these days in one day? And that's my perfect day?
I know, you're describing all of our perfect days.
Yeah. Dasmir says, come to relax and you're more than welcome to the cabin. Let's see. You went first last time, Jess? Or?
Lex went first last time, I think.
Okay. Are you ready to go first this time, or do you want me to?
I could say my perfect day.
Okay.
My perfect day is exploring a new city with the love of my life.
Aww.
Yeah, that always, I mean, with my friends too, it's amazing, but I have yet to do that with a lover, to like explore a new European or Asian city, like somewhere abroad.
Yeah.
I really want to.
So, but you've done it like locally, and that's why you know that you'd love it, or do you just you've never experienced it, but you know that you'd love it?
I've traveled abroad with girlfriends, and I love it. And I just imagine that being able to like hold my lover close and hold their hand and experience that together and build memories would just be the cherry on
That
top.
sounds amazing.
Yes.
And by the way, Prometheus says, I think my perfect day is spent exploring a new city and culture, and then
Oh my God, Prometheus.
Oh my God.
Twin alert.
Sounds about right.
A lover or the love of your life. ¿Por qué no los dos? Why, yeah, both. Let's do just both. All right? The love of your life can be a lover and should. Right?
So what about you, Alex? What's your perfect day?
Man, it's really hard to pick because that was a really good answer too. My initial thought is to be outside somehow, to be in nature or exploring, like you were saying. But yeah, I think to be somewhere that's beautiful and natural with someone or some multiple people who I love and am really comfortable around, who I could just really be myself with. And hopefully, maybe, so I guess I'm kind of imagining like a camping day, really. Like,
Yeah.
a bunch of friends are out camping, we go out for a hike, we expend some energy and laugh and have an awesome time, come back, make some food, sing some songs, and look at the stars and all the beauty, and just, that's the perfect day.
Beautiful. Well, you must have
Love
had
and
perfect
nature.
days. You must have had many
I've had a lot
perfect
of
days.
perfect days. I have. I've had a lot of really perfect days. And also I think part of what makes it perfect is that like there are the only goals of the day, because I'm very goal oriented, just like Twins was saying, I think like setting out to do the thing that you wanted to do and then finishing it. When I'm out camping, it's like the goals are to have fun, and of course you have to set up your tent and make food and stuff, but like that stuff's easy pretty much. You can really just let go and also unplug from all of the noise, So yeah.
Love it. Lexi, what about you? Perfect day.
Okay, with this perfect day, am I allowed to, like, does it have to be a realistic perfect day, or can this be like a magical?
Go to
No,
space,
whatever.
baby.
Yeah.
Alright, so in my magical perfect day, I want to wake up in Europe, like Paris, and I like the lover thing, Jess. I think that's real nice, because I've also never had that vacation. Like, I've traveled with friends, but never a lover. So that like instantly hit a tippy top of my list. But then I want to like have breakfast and walk around like the streets of this ancient city. And then this is where I feel like I'm broken, is that I want to go like on set and work. Whether that means I'm like writing or acting or
That's not
directing
broken.
or whatever.
That's cool.
Okay.
But like,
It's on fire, yeah.
right? Like I wanna have like some semblance of like it's the getting the thing done that's on your list. But like mine has to be like a creativity thing. And then I wanna have a big dinner with friends in my like gorgeous backyard that I've probably cooked myself. Cause it me. And like drink and talk and hang out. So yeah, I want like the city. Yeah.
Your perfect day is. I want that.
Yeah, yep. I want that too. We're describing a lot of amazing perfect days here. I'm here for all of them.
Yeah. You know what you guys were saying about traveling? I want to travel too. So let's say that on my camping trip, I'm in Europe or something camping. Like we're far away. Because I want to like seeing new places. You guys really hit that nail on the head. Seeing new places with people you love is.
Yeah. I like what Tornation said. Maybe a perfect day is one that takes your breath away or fills your breath back. I love that because I get short of breath when I have anxiety. I forget. I can't breathe. It's like manual for me. So if I was to experience a day that I just peacefully was able to breathe, which I think I get when I go camping.
Yeah.
And I reset. That's really important to me.
Yeah.
So a camping day in a different new city.
In Europe.
In Europe.
With some semblance of creativity.
Man, I love it. All right, cool. Sir Carcass says my perfect day is getting lost in the wilderness of West Virginia and hearing a banjo being played off in the
Oh.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, number 5. What? Oh, we gotta refresh. What did you last? No, when? Hold on. This website
Play that banjo
doesn't
again,
like
real
it when I
quick.
click through too fast. We should add a banjo song to our sound alerts. We need to.
Perfect.
I listen to banjo music unironically because it's my culture. My family, lives in the mountains of North Carolina, and that was something we did, was play banjo and guitar and sing together as a family.
I'm totally adding a banjo sound to our sound alerts.
Do it.
Is this a good one?
Yeah.
No.
Don't do dueling banjos though, because then everybody's gonna make the deliverance joke. And
I like this
Singular
one.
banjo. Singular banjo.
mandolin, mandolin orange.
A banjolin?
A banjolin orange, yeah, that's a orange that's grown on the mountain. Purdy mouth, that's right. Teacher Alex with a banjo, oh god. No, boys,
Alright, while you're looking at the question.
That was
finished the
cute.
Sauce. So while we were answering questions, it is bacon, maple, butter, and like you have to continuously stir it. And so my trick is that it has to like stay on the back of a spoon.
Okay.
So perfectly staying on the back of a spoon.
Ooh, very nice. Oh my gosh, that looks so good.
So that's the sauce. I guess Alex, you could preheat your oven now.
Okay, what should I, 350 or?
Let's do 300 because it's just to heat it up.
Okay, 300. BRB, folks, BRB.
So I'm calling this sound Banjo in the Distance just for you. Who said that? Was it Sir Carcass? Yes, for you, Sir Carcass. It is called Banjo in the Distance. Let's give it a listen. There we go. I kind of want like a nicer one though. You know, like a romantic banjo, because that's what I imagine when you describe it, right? I think so, at least.
It's like when you're going on to Pirates of the Caribbean in Disneyland, and there's that perfect little banjo, like a romantic banjo playing in New Orleans.
All right, I'm typing in banjo. I know you can't hear this, Lex, but chat can hear it. Let's see.
All right, that's all that matters.
No. No.
No. They matter.
No. Why are there no good banjo sounds?
We have to make our own.
Come on. That's a good one.
Oh wait, play it again. Hang on, let me.
That's a good
there
one.
it is. That's the Foggy Mountain Breakdown. That's Foggy Mountain Breakdown.
Okay, I'm changing it. So this one's gonna be called
Or it might be Rocky Top.
Foggy Mountain
actually.
Breakdown.
It sounds like Foggy Mountain Breakdown. Though. Yeah, J-Rock knows. Represent.
That's a great name. Foggy Mountain Breakdown. I like
That's
it.
a classic banjo bluegrass deal.
Classic.
Yeah, bluegrassic. Yeah, I didn't think it was
Okay.
Foggy Mountain Breakdowns. I was right the first time. Anyway, the point is I was right. Everybody needs to know.
Okay, we
Seconded,
should
right.
now have that crazy banjo sound on our dashboard. I'm gonna
God,
go
it
look.
makes me so
It's
happy.
it's a bits option.
Yeah, I think so. I'm gonna go take a
Nice.
look.
Hell yeah, love it. Hell yeah.
Let's see. Load.
Bluegrassic work.
Okay.
Oh, Twinses, you own a
What a-
banjo? That's so cool. My dad plays it. I haven't really messed around with banjo. I don't own one, but my dad does, and he does all that. Picking and grinning.
Okay, cool. Got it. All right. So, what was the question? The next question. Oh yeah. When did you last sing to yourself? To someone else?
All the time.
Wait,
Probably like 5 minutes ago. I'm always singing.
Yeah.
Uh,
Same. Always singing. Lex.
Yeah. Yeah. Like the same. I think to myself, like I don't know. I think I did it. We've all done it on stream at some point or another already. To someone else.
Well-
I think I was making dinner for my boyfriend Friday night, and like
Aw.
was singing while he was making dinner. As
Aw.
cheesy as that is.
No, it's so
But I
cute.
think-
I love it.
But
We're getting
Yeah.
lots of people in chat saying that they sing all the time too.
Yay.
Lovely, lovely.
Little Jack Jingles.
Alex and I sang to all of you last week.
We did.
they were
Andy and I
beautiful.
will sing a lot around the house. We'll make up songs
Ugh,
a lot.
I'm so jealous of that relationship. Oh,
it is one of
sing
my
with your
favorite things.
partner.
I'm not gonna lie.
so nice, so nice.
Make up stupid songs
Yeah.
about things in your life that no one else would. You could never share them with anyone else because they'd be like, I don't get this inside joke. Get that
That's weird. But yeah.
oh, what's weird?
Like having that moment of like, it's weird what we're singing, but nobody else will know.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I was agreeing with you. Yeah, like that. It's such a nice moment.
Yeah.
So Lexi, give us a quick update on your dough before I move into the next question.
Cool. Okay. So, because it's Galentine's Day, I made heart-shaped dough.
Aww.
So, Alex, have you assembled your pizza, or are you?
I have not. I was kind of waiting for your dough to be done and you to get to the assembly stage.
Perfect.
I did that.
Perfect. Okay, so I rolled in some Parmesan cheese into the dough, like fresh after
Ooh.
it's risen and done its thing.
Ooh.
This is
Oh.
a very rough looking piece of dough, but it's fine. So after many attempts, I found that if you just make a schwoopy V,
I'm sorry, what?
And the technical
A
term
schwoopy V?
is schmoopy V.
Schmoopy B?
Schwoopy V, a schwoopy V. Only a schwoopy V is made the best hearts. So you make the schwoopy V,
Schmoopy.
And then-
It's schmoopy. It's perfectly schmoopy.
schmoopy, and then you lay it over the waffle. Whoop.
Iron.
There. Can I?
Did you-
is this
now, did
on?
you-
No, I can.
Did you butter the waffle iron, or are you just kind of like letting it do its thing?
A little bit. So I used a lot of garlic butter earlier to do testing.
Oh, and you put it in the dough, I remember. Yeah.
Yes.
Nice.
So, hey, there we go. Okay. So it's still just like heart shape, and then you. All right. So it's gonna do its thing.
So this is gonna be like a waffle pizza.
Yes, the waffle pizza crust.
Bye, shizzle. Shizzle. See ya. See you next time.
Shedizzle, you have a great name.
Sup shizzle. Or soup shizzle, but I think it's sup.
Sup.
Sup shizzle.
But yeah, the dough
right.
itself grew like doubled. Like
Nice.
it did its thing. It's floofy and perfect.
Ooh,
So.
floofy and schwoopy.
Floofy and swoopy. The only way to make dough. So yeah, Jess, we've got 5 minutes. Next question.
Okay. Well, Lexi really wants to fall in love tonight. All right. If you were able to live to the age of 90 and retain either the mind or the body of a 30-year-old for the last 60 years of your life, which would you want? And I do have an answer for this.
Okay, you should go then.
My answer, easily, is that I would keep the now I'm trying to remember all my reasoning easily.
Is it as easy as you thought?
Oh no, now I'm forgetting my answer. There was such an obvious answer to me. Keep the I think keep the physical body, I think is what I said.
Okay.
Yes, it was. Because I don't think that you necessarily your mind necessarily goes. You know, I think you can stay sharp. I think you can stay sharp. I think you can stay wise. You know, of course, we can't, if you get Alzheimer's or any other kind of illness like that, you know, that plays into it. But if I could keep my knees until I'm 90, I can walk all the stairs. I can travel to all the cities. I may not remember them, but by God, I will enjoy them.
Yeah.
And I will be physically capable of doing so.
Yeah. I have to agree with your answer, Jess, to be honest. Because, well, first of all, having the body of, I think old people a lot of times kind of get forgotten or shrugged off because they are physically incapable and slow. And that's not really fair. And, you know, if you would just, your life would just be a lot easier if you had a working body and people would treat you with more respect, I think, too. And then I also think that there's like a scientific correlation there too. Like if your body is healthy, it's more likely that your mind is also going to be healthy. You know?
Mm-hmm.
And my grandmother was she passed at 100 years old.
Wow.
And she kept her mind all the way up until like the last, well, all the way until she died. We were able to talk to her. She started to get a little slow toward the end there, but like.
But imagine if she had a 30-year-old's body.
I know.
At 90 years old, what could she do?
I would absolutely take that.
I completely agree with that answer, especially from like the grandparent perspective. Like I just went to go see my grandma who's 94, almost 95, and her mind is literally that of a 30-year-old with like a 90-year-old's memories. Her body is just not, like her body is the thing that's like slowing her down basically. So like if you think about not to get crazy dark, but not to think of like the opposite, like if you got a good body and you have a good life, if you forget a couple things, it's fine. Like it's good.
Yeah.
But yeah, her mind is still so sharp, but she'll get winded going from like the kitchen to the living room. I'm like, but if she didn't do that, she'd live to be God knows how old. So
Yeah.
I guess it's tough because I'm definitely like when I'm thinking of this 30-year-old body, I'm not really thinking of how bad my mind would get if I lost my, like I'm kind of idealizing like, oh no, I'd be healthy and just I'd forget some things, but.
Well, you can practice. You can attempt to if you had a body that never aged, you could be doing Sudoku every day to try and stay sharp, like stay in classes, keep creating new neural pathways. Well, no, and that's why I said, of course, like if you get Alzheimer's or if you suffer from another illness like that, then that kind of like throws the question out.
But then you also don't know. Like if your mind is gone, you don't, as terrible as it sounds, you don't know how bad things are. Like you.
But then why have a body? Why have a 30-year-old body in that case?
Because like you can still live a life, you just don't remember. I guess you don't remember the important things or whatever. But like you still wake up every day.
Yeah.
And you could go to a new city. Like you could see Paris for the first time 37 times. Like But like but you're also missing like the important parts of like right.
I guess
especially like for those around you.
Yeah, I guess it depends on like what the form of mind losing, how it would take its form, because if you were forgetting things, that's one thing, but if you were like, I don't know, a vegetable, that's a different, like then there's no point in having
being trapped in that state.
Yeah, dang. Anyway, can we move on to the next question? That was dark.
Yeah, real quick.
Sudoku, sponsor us, please.
Well, this question is not much lighter. Question number 7 out of 36. Do you have a secret hunch about how you will die?
Oh, God.
I have a short answer for this. I don't. I don't have a secret hunch about how I'm going to die, but I am deathly afraid of getting into a car accident.
I'm really afraid of cancer.
Yeah.
It doesn't really run in my family, but it just touches so many people's lives, and I don't know, I feel like I'm afraid of that, so that. But I don't really have a secret hunch, I don't think.
Lexi, do you have a secret hunch about how you're gonna die?
I like again, the cancer thing really freaks me out. I think like it does run in my family, and like it is talked about so much. But also, I don't know, like it just, not necessarily like cancer is definitely at the top of it, but like just my body betraying me, I guess, is the thing about how I feel like I'll die. Like that's my secret hunch. Like it's not gonna be my body that F's me over. So.
Well, we have a couple of 1- and 2-word answers in chat. Thornation says yes. Twinson says I do. Dasmir says no. But J-Rock says no secret hunches, and Silent But Medley says brain aneurysm. Kaz says complications with diabetes. Jack, I thought I was going to be dead multiple times over, but I'm going to go with complications from diabetes. Okay, we got 2 for diabetes.
Hey, diabetes wins! Benetti says, hopefully we can all go quietly in our sleep at a ripe old age. That is a good hope. I agree. I also hope that for everyone.
Well, not sleeping tonight. I know we're falling in love right now. If we all forgot the goal, we're all getting.
At least until we die of something.
Is the next question more positive? Like
yes.
Like,
okay.
Okay.
Name 3 things you and your partner appear to have in common. So
3 things me and my partner.
3. I guess for all 3 of us, it would be.
The 3 of us. Okay.
And chat, let us know what we have in common with you. That would be super fun to know. Prometheus, I don't even know if you need to answer this question. Lance. Fun fact, we have I have to find the name of it, but we have a GIF alert now. If you donate 300 bits, it pops up on screen. It's called a Lance. Hello. And Alex and I were doing it to each other all weekend, so I really hope it works. I was messing with them, and she was also on OBS, and she was like, "Are you playing with the sound alerts right now? Because it's going off on my side."
Over and over and over and over again.
I could play the ones that I picked. I could play over and over and over again too. I did one where the guy hits the propeller off the Titanic. That one's hysterical to me.
So funny.
Oh my god.
So funny. Oh my god.
I don't think it's on our page though. No, it's not. The ones that are on our page are Cool Beans, Don't Be Suspicious, and I Am Not a Merry Man from Star Trek, and it's called a Lance. The other ones are for, I think for donations or something. There'll be surprise alerts when they pop up on the screen. Okay, so things that we have in common.
Twins! Is it working? Is it
There
going?
it is! Yes! 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 Thank you, Twinsen, for the suggestion as well. Twinsen's the one who showed me that was possible, and it's so cool. What do you think, Twinsen? What do you think? Are you proud of me?
Cheer, cheer, cheer. Yay! Amazing.
Oh, okay, so Daz says we have that in common. I get yelled at for laughing when he hits the propeller.
It's funny! Like, Midwestern roots, motorcycles, and loving food.
Oh, so much in common.
But that's the Midwestern thing is in common with Jess and Lexi, but not myself. I'm a Southern girl.
Mm-hmm.
And motorcycles, there is a motorcycle in my life, and I do love food, so you got that one.
Yeah, Alex and her husband Andy and I have all rode together on motorcycles.
Mm-hmm.
After we were on an episode of Geek and Sundry.
Cool.
There's a video of it.
Wasn't that around the time when the
The
mountains were on
fires.
fire?
Yes,
Yeah,
I have a video, and
on
the
fire.
mountains are on fire behind us.
Crazy. It was pretty badass. Yeah. So what do I think we all have in common?
Well,
Maybe
I want to read two more before you start really
Yeah,
quick. Jack has a really sweet comment and says, Jess likes gaming, Lexi wants to help and inspire others, and Alex smiles and laughs a lot. And then Twinsen says, the dungeon run, cooking, and pets.
Yeah.
Okay, so go ahead, Alex.
Well, J-Rock says playing, singing, and then motos, and then talking pointless philosophies. They're not
Pointless.
That's just your philosophy, man. That's like your opinion. Let's see. Okay, so maybe I'll name like one thing we have in common, so as not to take
Okay.
the thing from you guys.
Okay, yeah, maybe
too.
we can each do one for all three of us.
Yes.
I think something we have in
Yes.
common, and this is also in a Galentine's Day kind of mood. We're all badass boss bitches, you know what I mean?
Yes,
Like,
we are.
getting shit done. making our dreams come
BBBs.
true, making the world a better place. Like we're driven. I guess is how I can
Yeah.
encapsulate that.
I concur.
Yeah.
Done.
Next.
Jess, if you don't have one, I do.
Go ahead.
We're all nerds.
We are all nerds.
We each
Oh my
have
God.
our own, like, we have
Us?
some shared
Nerds?
nerddoms, but, like, we're all actual, like, we all have our own nerddoms, like, hyper nerddoms.
Yeah.
So, we're all nerds.
Nerds. I love being nerds with y'all.
Me too. Nerd love.
Mhm.
Nerd love. My answer is we all live our life with creative, magical energy bubbling up inside of us that reaches a pressure point and needs to be released. I know
do
it.
agree
I
with
know
that.
you both feel that way.
Yeah.
I've experienced the fruits of that.
And here we are. This is a fruit of it.
Yes.
It is. Cheers to that.
Cheers. Oh shit, I don't have it. I can't cheers with water. That's bad luck. I'll cheers with
No.
this piece of meat from my dinner.
Thank you, Half Donut, for this
Cheers.
alert. Thank you so much. Half Donut created the host Lexcee alert. It says Lexcee is one of the wonderfully talented hosts of Goodberry. A longtime friend of Jess, Lexcee was co-host of Damsels and Dishes here on Twitch. Lexcee can be seen on such streams as the Monday cooking streams on HelloGoodberry and found on Twitter handle and Instagram handle that are linked right there. Thank you,
Oh
Half
my
Donut.
God. Half Donut, you are the sweetest.
Killed it. Killed it.
All right, so
Oh
what are we
God.
looking at here, Lexi?
All right, we're looking at this is not the most beautiful cartoon pizza, but if I'm gonna cheat,
Here's mine.
Thank you for the sound alert, Kaz. Thank you.
Thank
Yay!
right, we're gonna get a prettier one in there.
This is mine.
So that-
Oh, here's mine.
Nailed it! Jeff, yours is the best.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yours has the
so you're gonna take.
powder.
That's true.
It's made of air.
It's gonna taste better
Nah.
'cause it's-
This is gonna taste
because
better.
It's in your mind. Okay. So you're gonna take
Nice, Cass.
the bacon maple gravy.
Oh,
Okay.
that looks glorious.
And I've got my little container.
Yes! Alex, did you hear that? That's Alex's sound.
Amazing Prometheus! Thank you! Oh, fantastic. And we have a Star Trek viewing party tomorrow.
Yes!
At 7. So
I'm so
We're gonna-
excited for this.
I'm very excited.
Is there a curated list of things that you guys are watching tomorrow, or is that like hush hush until you start watching it?
No, we can tell you.
Tell it right now. Yeah.
Yeah.
I have decided. Okay, so my intro to, and I'm doing this as I'm spreading my maple bacon. I did it again. Bacon maple. Whew.
That's what it is now.
Bacon maple sauce on my pizza crust. So I decided my intro into Star Trek was The Next Generation, and my goal for tomorrow is to show Jess what is so lovable about Star Trek in general. So I'm sticking to The Next Generation tomorrow for that purpose, just because I feel like so much of it is falling in love with the characters. And then, as you move on to other series, you fall in love with those characters too, but for different reasons. So I want to focus on falling in love with the TNG characters first. So we're gonna watch season 5, episode. Hang on, I have it written down. Season 5, episode 2, Darmok and Gelada Tanagra, and then we're gonna watch season 2, episode 9, which is Measure of a Man. And then, if we have time, I want to do another fun option. And chat, I'm considering doing the episode, which I don't remember which one this is, which season this is, but called Elementary Dear Data, one of the Sherlock ones. But if you guys are thinking of a different fun option, let me know. But I think Elementary Dear Data is cool. Plus, it's a holodeck one, which I love holodeck episodes.
We will have time because I think each of these episodes are only about 45 minutes. And we have 3 hours.
Just depends on how long we talk about each one.
Yeah, true. So what we've
talk back after each one?
Well, what we've done is we've created a new category in our Discord called Watch Party, and a couple of you joined me today for my test, where we will have a screen share and Alex and I in the voice channel. And then we have the discussion channel open so we can converse via text about it. And we will be streaming to our Twitch channel, but we will not be streaming the audio of the Star Trek episode. It'll just be our reactions with a link to go to the Discord so that everybody can join us. Because I think some people won't know that we're in the Discord, so we just want to make sure that we're live somewhere so that those who come across the channel can jump into the Discord and join the discussion.
Tempa,
That's
his
so
arms
cool.
open. Yes. Are you a Star Trek fan, Lexi?
I am. I've done an episode for when I did Damsels and Dishes, but honestly, it feels like it would be right up my alley. Because you keep talking about characters, and everyone who's ever pitched it to me is like, if you like a good character show, you're gonna like Star Trek.
Absolutely.
So maybe I'll pop in tomorrow and
Yeah,
see
you
what
should.
the characters like.
You should. Just quickly before you pop that into the oven. So I've got my sauce on. Is chicken next or is cheese next?
Chicken is next. I
Okay.
think I labeled them number-wise. I'm actually like,
You did.
I'm such a nerd, and I just
You're
wanted to show how
amazing.
nerdy. Your
Wait.
HelloGoodberry box is arriving next month. What?
Huh? Oh.
Your Dylan's gonna
Oh
go
yeah,
on
my Goodberry, hello Goodberry box. Okay, so got it. 1, 2, 3. Here we are.
So yeah, you're gonna do your chicky bakey next.
Cool. Very excited for that that watch party tomorrow. I hope you drop in, Lexi. It's gonna be super fun, and I hope that maybe some people who aren't familiar with Star Trek come along with Jess on her, exposure ride to it. Like hopefully you'll leave our stream loving Star Trek as well and wanting to see more. That's my goal. I just want you to want to see more when we're done, Jess. But you know what? Honestly, if you don't like it, if it's not your thing, that's okay.
Well, thank
Chat
you.
and I will have it. Prometheus and I will always have it. And Quinzins. And
You said
yeah.
Prometheus?
Prometheus is a Star Trek fan.
We can't. I can't let you and Prometheus share something that I can't be a throuple in.
Well, you know, I don't want you to have to feel like you have to be like the cool girl who loves Star Trek. You know, if you don't love it, you don't love it. But
I have heard that you're only cool if you like Star Trek.
I mean, it's true. True.
I got beat up in high school for not liking Star Trek.
It's such a deep lore.
It is, and there's so much of the canon. I mean, so many different iterations of it. Actually, on the topic of Star Trek, we watched our first episode of Enterprise today, the pilot episode of Star Trek Enterprise, and let me just tell you, that theme song is very different. But besides that, I really like the vibe of the show, and I'm excited to watch more of it. So, what do you guys think about Enterprise?
All right, Lex, is it going into the oven?
It's going into the oven. Alex, how you doing?
I'm good. I'm just almost done spreading out my cheese.
Does anything go on top of the cheese?
This little garment,
that goes on after the oven.
Okay. All right.
So the cheeses, just because we haven't actually talked about it, I'm using like a very hard Parmesan cheese, and then I'm cheating and using like a Kraft blend. In the real world, I would love to have like some real cheeses, but we're still pandemic cooking.
Yeah.
So I wanted something that was like multiple flavors and not just like, it's mozzarella. So it's got provolone, Parmesan, Asiago, and Romano.
Okay,
So
I'm gonna go throw this in the...
It's a blend.
I'm gonna go throw this in the oven, and I will be right back.
All right, maybe Lex and I can get a head start on this next love question. We're only at number 9.
Let's do it.
We're only a third of the way through here.
We got it.
Oh, this is
We got
nice.
so much more love to fall in.
This is a nice light one. For what in your life do you feel most grateful?
Oh.
And I have an answer.
Go for it. Please do it.
Mine is also another simple, easy answer. I'm most grateful for having a roof over my head, for having food in my refrigerator, for living my comfortable, first world privileged life that I have. Like having this space and to have hope in my heart and to have the opportunity to be fulfilled every day and to be healthy. Just like the base existence privileges that I have, I'm grateful for every single day.
Is this another question? Sorry.
Yeah, the question is, for what in life do you feel most grateful?
So Jess already answered. I can do that if you want some time to ponder.
Yeah, go for it. I'd like to think about it.
Oh god, my brain is still like, I feel like there's a ticker list of things that I'm grateful for.
Of course, I'm sure there's many.
My brain, I think, wants to, because while the base things, like, I'm so lucky that I have a roof over my head and all of these things, I actually think I'm really grateful for, outside of that box, is my grandparents. They owned, like, a bunch of grocery stores in my hometown, and when we were kids, we heard these epic stories of, like, they wanted to do this, like, their dream, like, ours is, like, acting and all of that stuff. And the creative stuff, theirs was, like, they wanted to do, like, a grocery store chain. And so they decided that they were going to do whatever it could take. So they did, like, she worked in a candy factory with a baby on her back. Because you could do that back then, which is nuts.
Wow,
but, like,
that is
she
not
did that.
OSHA safe.
No, not at all. But, like,
but it is badass.
she did that. Right? It's so badass.
Yeah.
And so I had the model to become like that badass, creative driven person, knowing like that story and who she is. And then like knowing how they like worked as a couple, because they were married until like he passed away. She's still living, but like they had a great marriage. They teased the hell out of each other. But like they set up a great love story. They set up a great like career story. So I'm grateful for them.
It's beautiful.
Aww.
It's beautiful, Lex.
That is beautiful.
Thank you.
I am grateful for a lot of things. Just what you said about just like bodily function is also at the forefront of my mind, just me, especially after playing Life is Strange the other day. Really glad to be healthy enough to move around and feed myself and, just do the basic things to be independent. That's what I'll say. I'm grateful for my independence, which I don't attribute to myself. I mean, partially it is my own actions, but I will say I've had so much privilege in my life that has allowed me to be able to move out to Los Angeles, be able to get hired in jobs that allowed me to make enough money that allowed me to have my own apartment, and to kind of like make my own way in the world. Not everybody is given that privilege. Some people never get those opportunities, and I'm just really, really grateful for everything that allowed me to make this place in the world for myself, and allow me to continue to do so, and continue to do stuff like this. Not everybody has the freedom to be able to do a Twitch stream and put so much time in it and effort into it that we have. I'm really grateful for that. So yeah.
I'm loving seeing all of your comments in the chat as well. Really beautiful
They're so
answers.
good. Also, Prometheus, you're so nice.
So the next question, question number 10 out of 36. This gets a little deeper, so if you don't feel comfortable answering this, I think this next set of questions is deeper. So just, safe word is Galentine's, and feel free to give a brief answer.
Okay.
If you could change anything about the way you were raised, what would it be?
That is a tough one.
I'm gonna go ahead and say Galentine's on this one.
That's fair. It's tough because anytime that you go back and change the timeline, you don't know what other things you're adding to the domino effect.
I will say, when I answered this last time, you kind of preface it with no regrets, right? We are where we are today because of our past, but putting that aside, even if you want to put that aside, you can say that. No regrets, but perhaps life would have been different if this and that.
No regrets, but I think I'm not really sure how to word this. I should have rehearsed it.
Back a couple questions.
Yeah, right. When I was in school, I wasn't very good at math, and I think that my parents tried to help me with that kind of, and just generally the left-brained things I didn't excel at. But I feel like maybe if I had if my parents had maybe prioritized that a bit more and gotten me a tutor and really, I don't know, found a way to make it work for me or something, that maybe that I would have gone into science, or I would have, because I love science, I'm really interested in it, or I would have, I don't know, just had a career that maybe directly helps people more. Though I do think that my career helps people, it gives me, a platform to encourage people to go after their dreams and whatnot. But I guess, I don't know, I have this regret that I'm not very good at math, and I keep wanting to fight that, and it's really silly and stupid, but I don't know, I think that feels so dumb. I was really lucky in my childhood that my parents were always very supportive and always very loving to me, so I guess I'm lucky that is my thing that I would change.
Yeah.
That they would have made me be better at math.
Yeah, I mean, nothing's dumb.
Nothing is dumb. Nothing at all.
So what about you?
On a random note, do you want to go take your pizza out of the oven? Because I think you should be done. Your pizza should be your cheese should be melting and a little bubbly. If it's not, yell at me.
I do want to hear your thing, so.
Well, I'll read some chat answers before Lexi responds.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
So Prometheus says, I probably changed how ill-prepared my parents were to be parents. They were too young. I agree. I have a very similar answer to that. I wish my family would have stayed together, says Finetti. I changed my mother from a hypocrite to somebody who truly believed the love and acceptance that she preached, from Kaz. Twinsen, to be raised in Norway instead of California. Love that. Therapy to growing up with my dad alive. Yeah, there's lots of parents in this answer, and same with Alex's answer. It seems to be a common theme. I mean, I guess it is a question about, you know, the way you were raised, so inherently it is with your parents, but yeah, I guess I don't know how else you would answer other than parental influence. But not everybody's raised by their parents. Some people are raised by other family members. Yeah, parents are interesting. Yeah,
I do think I was
understatement.
mostly raised by my grandparents.
Yeah.
Like, as I've said, like, I'm very grateful for them. Like, I'm trying to wait for Alex to get back because I know she wants to hear my answer, but I'll pontificate.
Oh, she's back. She's
yes!
back.
There it is.
It's not all melted yet, so I'm just gonna give it like 5 more minutes.
Perfection.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna set a timer.
Yes, awesome.
Okay.
Ovens are tricky. Everybody's work's different. But I was saying that like a lot of the answers that we were getting were about parents, and then I was saying that like to like sort of jump off into my answer, my grandparents sort of raised me in a lot of ways. Like my parents did this thing where like one worked during the day and one worked at night, so I didn't see both of them a lot, and they got divorced pretty early. And so and this is like, I have no regrets. I love who I am. I love the way, like, what all of my life has taught me. Mm-hmm. But I think there's something that we don't talk about, and like, not to get too deep or dark, but I don't think everybody is meant to be a parent.
Yeah, I think a lot of the chat would agree with you based on what they're saying.
Right, like it's okay to not be a parent, and like, if I could change, like I still want to be born, like.
If I could change one thing about the way I was raised, it's that I wasn't born. Not to be dark, but.
Like, no, I want to be born. And I don't even want different sets of parents. I want nothing to change, except I just want them to know that it's okay that, like, it's okay that you weren't supposed to be parents. It's okay that you're not good at it. Like, they kind of sucked at being parents, and it's okay. I had a really loving support system, and I was very, very lucky to, like, things were tough, but I was lucky to be able to, like, live out here and, like, have the, like, confidence and courage to be like, okay, this is the dream I want, this is what I'm gonna go after. But, like, my mother, father, parents were not the people that did that.
Yeah.
And so, like, I don't know that I want to specifically change something. I just want to be able to, like, look at them and be like, it's okay. Because, like, I'm in my 30s, and, like, I love them. You gave me life, but I think there is a huge thing that we put on women and men to be like, you have to be a mother, you have to be a father.
Yeah.
And sometimes you don't, and it's okay.
Yeah.
Well, the next question is very long, so I think we should skip it. It's take 4 minutes and tell your partner your life story in as much detail as possible.
Oh, wow. Okay.
We already know that.
Yeah. That's
Alex,
too
we'll
much.
catch up.
Yeah. You and I need to have a 4-minute meeting.
Right. I got a patio and some laundry you can do.
Ooh, all right. I'm about it.
Oh, you just spoke the magic
patio,
words.
I got the laundry.
Number 12 is much lighter. If you could wake up tomorrow having gained any one quality or ability, what would it be?
Math.
Math. I'm stuck between.
Not really, though. I mean, like, I don't know. It's like when I do math, I've got. You know what? I'm also trying to train myself to speak more positively about my abilities as far as like logical thinking and math goes. Like, I'm not as bad as.
Oh, there's the camera. She'll be back in a second, folks. Don't worry about it.
Who had their timers going?
This is my
40 minutes.
for not knowing math. Yeah, exactly.
So you know that it's 40 minutes. You're not that bad at math.
Yeah, right. Exactly. We timed it. That was really Jeff was doing, but see, and there I go again. It's a lot of it is like anxiety around because when I was growing up, I had a lot of a lot of times where like I was in a math class and I would get called on and I would have the wrong answer, and then like everybody would be like, and my teacher would even like say some shit sometimes, and just really I have so much embarrassment about it that like I say I'm bad at it before I get a chance to be bad at it, so no one can tell me I'm bad at it. If that makes sense. Stopping doing that. But yeah, if I just like I get that anxiety and I kind of like my brain shuts down because I'm like I can't do this. All right, I'm gonna go write a poem. You know, like. So yeah, short answer. Yeah.
Lexi?
What is the exact phrasing? It's whatever.
If you could wake up tomorrow having gained any one quality or ability, what would it be? Quality or ability? So it could be that, you know, you're more funny or less clumsy or...
No, I'm funny. I'm fucking funny. That's fine. As silly as it is, I want the ability to, like, not super strength or like, but the dumb thing that's coming to mind is like, I want the ability to run. I really hate running.
Running
and
sucks.
Like, running sucks so much. But I think I'm lucky in the, like, I'm motivated, I'm, like, creatively, like, my brain doesn't shut off creatively, ever. Like, I have notes, I have, like, millions of notes and all of that. So I'm like, I think the mental part is there. I think the physical part is usually harder for me. I'm not usually motivated to work out. I'm not usually, like, those are things I have to push myself to. Like, I did a Tough Mudder a couple years ago and I sucked at running. Like, all the obstacles were so fun.
Yeah.
But, like, the running part, which it's a 10-mile run.
Ugh.
I just didn't want to. I didn't want to do. I was like, if you could just stockpile all these
Could not.
obstacles. So, like, there is a, like, I want the ability to be motivated to run and motivated to work out. Like, I want the physical ability to be motivated to do physical, like, workouts.
Yeah. Yeah.
Very
I'm gonna
specifically
check
worded
on
wish.
on the pizza real
Yes.
quick, but that was a really good answer. I'll be right back.
So some of the answers from chat
Yes.
are, Half Donut says maybe being more motivated to do things I gotta do, like housework, so very similar to Lexi. Jack said the same thing, ability or capacity to always stay motivated. Similar again, J-Rock. One quality, it would be the commitment to structured practice. Twinsen and Prometheus don't count. Telepathy and teleportation into a mask,
No.
levitation, flight, Tasmir. Okay, sure, I guess they'll count. I'll take it. What Prolap says, more willpower. Tharpy, more artistic. Prometheus with a more realistic answer there, or I should say grounded answer. Acuity with social interaction. Oh man, to be somebody with a silver tongue, that would make life so much easier. Half Donut, to be a skilled magician, because magic is cool. Arbray, better being social. Wanting a replacement for my physical body. Kaz, oh.
See? I get it.
Yeah, lots of very similar answers here. Lots about motivation and social interactions. Non-magical from twins and fluent in 33 languages. I mean, yeah, if you could be a polyglot, forget about it.
Yeah.
Forget about
Right,
it.
is that a wish? No.
I mean, that might replace mine. My answer. Oh, let's check it out.
It's
Yes.
delicious.
Yum, yum, yum. And I just let Andy smell it on my way back. He was like, I said, you want to smell? He said, I want to eat. So I told him he has to come in here if he wants a bite.
All right, you gotta sprinkle your dill real quick.
Beautiful. Oh my God, I'm
Sprinkling
so
it
jealous. I wish I
It matters.
Next time, Jeff, we'll get
Uh,
you. Today was a weird day, and we'll
We'll work on it.
We'll work on it.
The gods were not in your favor this morning. I'm sorry. I did all I could.
Ooh, yum. Gosh, I'm excited for these flavors. Okay.
Describe
Okay,
every
the
single
cool thing
flavor to
about
me.
it being a heart pizza, if you have your knife ready, you go, or if you're not into Valentine's Day, you go straight down the heart
Okay. Just
and cut that in half.
cut it.
And then
Oh.
you should be able to make perfect pieces with where the waffle.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I did not have the right hand.
So good.
I'm sorry, Beth.
So
I'm
good.
gonna give a piece of Phantom Hands for all the technical support.
Phantom Hands gets some too.
Well, Andy,
Happy Galentine's Day, Phantom Hands.
Where's my Valentine? Pebbles? Pebbles? Hi, cutie. I love you.
Sir Carcass says, oh shoot, can you start over? I'm still on yeast and water.
Pebbles, I love you.
Where's Ted?
She's behind me.
Yeah.
She's laying. She's napping.
Let us know what you think. Get in the chat and tell us what you think. All right.
Meow! Yes, there's a Pebbles meow.
Meow. Oh yay! Thank
Twins
you.
in. Thank you, twins in.
Here we go. Oh my god. The sweet and the savory are perfectly balanced.
Describe it to me. Describe it to me slowly.
Andy just went in the distance. First you get is the crunch of the crust itself, the waffle crust, and then you get kind of like the nice smoothness of the sauce with the roux. Oh, it's just so like it's sweet and savory. It's perfectly sweet and savory, and just a tiny at the very end of the flavor note you get just a tiny bit of spice, a tiny bit of heat from the buffalo. Oh.
Jack, there's no broccoli involved, but I actually did eat broccoli pizza from Trader Joe's 2 days ago. I've been eating a lot of broccoli this week.
I will never stop
And
playing
then,
this
yeah,
one.
the maple bacon.
There's a hype train. What's this hype train? I don't know what a hype train is, but I'm hyped about it. Yes!
That's so cool.
The time to earn exclusive emotes once they get approved.
Yes! It's called a lance. Hello!
Oh my goodness. Thank you, Prometheus.
Thank you, Prometheus. I could play that on repeat.
Yes. I don't think it's a good Alex in a sort of way.
Yes, I love that one too. I paused the music and everything.
What'd you say, Lexi?
I finally got to cook for Alex, sort of.
I know. It's like a breaking of the seal. It's
Where's my
inaugural.
Valentine? Valentini.
We are your Valentine and Galentine Kaz. It's us.
Kaz Crush Mix. Oh my gosh. Now,
Oh my god.
I see what all the fuss is about. Lexi, you're an incredible cook. So good.
Thank you. I try. I'm actually like stupid proud of this in a way.
Thanks, Kaz.
That last night, poor Phantom Hands, my roommate, I kept being like, try this crust. Try that one. Try this one. No, I think this will work. And then I finally was like, why am I kept making like a whole crust. And then because the way the waffle iron is shaped, I was like, okay, I'm just gonna start making tiny pies with little bits on each one. And
Okay,
that was the way to go.
So if this is Galentine's, who's Leslie and who's Anne? And then I think there also needs to be
And Aubrey,
Aubrey.
April.
Yeah, and April, yeah. So who's who? Chat, let us know. And Andy, you need to get in the chat and tell us about this flavor. I didn't see you say anything yet. Oh, I see. Yeah.
Wait,
Andy.
is that
Andy.
Maybe I should just go get a
Yay,
cheese
good.
stick and eat that.
Sorry, Jess.
Jess, I promise I will be more prepared in future episodes for you to get your own bowl.
Oh, please, don't blame yourself. I don't mean to make you feel bad.
I'm the April? Wait, a Kodoroku, I'm the April? That is the one. That is the one that I was like, the least. I'll take it.
We finished the level 1 hype train. Yes, thank you for the gift sub, Prometheus. Thank you.
Thank you for the gift.
Prometheus has now gifted 26 subs to HelloGoodberry. Thank you so much.
My goodness.
Wow.
Jess, did you get my message?
Alex,
Oh, good.
no, you do your thing.
Okay, never mind. Yes?
Have you watched Parks and Rec?
Yes. Yes, I have.
Jess, have you watched Parks and Rec?
One
I have
second.
no idea who anyone is, but I am the shy girl in the corner with the oversized hoodie.
Yes. That's great.
Okay.
Oh, we have more gift subs.
Oh my God.
Thank you, Prometheus.
Hype.
Pipe. I gotta make that font bigger. I tried to do that earlier and I don't know why it wasn't going through. Oh, Tharpy just gave out 10 gift subs. Oh my God, thank you, Tharpy. Thank you so much. Alex, can you read
Holy
those out for me really
hell.
quick while I try to make this font a little bit bigger?
Wheaties, what do you want me to do?
Read
Okay,
out
wait.
who the gift subs
yeah,
are
yeah,
for.
yeah. Okay, so
Real quick.
Prometheus. Oh, what? You wanted to say something?
No, I said I was gonna
Okay.
try and help, but I can't. Read
Okay,
them.
Prometheus gifted to Multi, Adam Turns Heel? Yeah, Adam Turns Heel, Jack Crichton, and Bear Rippers. And then Tharpy gifted to Norturn, JC Killpack, Caldara79, Belisarius. I'm really bad at this. You get it. Da Bear Jew,
Yeah.
522, Chef Scott 68, PBEBN, Varen 52, Giblet, and the Jake Michael.
Thanks to Amask. Oh, nice. Katie's husband Jake now has a sub to HelloGoodberry. I fixed it. The gift sub text should now be much bigger. It was in a variation. Oh, there's so many complicated little things going on in
Thank you,
Streamlabs.
Womack, for that Pebbles Meow bit.
Thank
Yay.
you. Yes, thank you. So in the bottom corner, this way, this way, that's our monthly sub goal. I'm already halfway there. It's February 1st.
It's
Oh
coming
my God.
along.
Yeah.
Hello.
Okay. Thank you for being
Wait,
there.
I mixed it. I saw that Kodoroku had a comment about I have some sort of what was it? I have something about me that reminds him of
Oh,
April.
okay,
I mean, okay, I'll take it.
Yeah, Okota Roku said that Lexee's April. Sorry, I'm talking with my mouth full. Alex is Leslie and Jess is Anne. And then
I'm Anne. Does that mean I'm Aubrey Plaza? Daz just gave out 5 gift subs. Woo! Oh my God! Second level of the hype train. Yes, thank
Oh
you.
my God, thank you so much. Did you want to read them off, Jess, and then I'll read what Okota Roku said about Lexee?
I'm still adjusting fonts if you wouldn't mind.
Okay, alright.
I don't know why that
No.
didn't get bigger.
Well, just while I'm here, Lexee, Okota Roku said, Lexee, you have a strong, ready to mess someone up at a moment's notice energy. That makes me think of April.
That's what it was.
Badass.
Ready to mess someone up? I said when we were talking about questions, I said that like I'm so nervous to mess someone up, but like if I have that
Sir,
presence,
I protest.
Go
I am
finish.
not a married
Yeah.
man.
Yes,
Yeah.
thank you,
After-
Prometheus.
Oh, thank you for yeah, after just knowing you for a short time, I wouldn't mess with you. I wouldn't want to turn
what?
you. Yeah, I feel like, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, you're very kind, clearly, and very welcoming and lovely and a great cook. But yeah, there's a strength about you that I'm like, don't make her mad.
I'll
you
take
know?
it. I'll take it.
It's a good thing. I think that's a strength.
Yeah, no.
So Dasmir's
Aubrey Plaza's like the best one.
yeah, she's amazing. Dasmir gifted to Fozzie Bear 0221, to Guesser 87, to 4 Stealth 86. Don't shoot me, I'm scared. I love that.
That's such a great name.
And Weeskunner, woo! Thank you, Daz. You're amazing. Crush that train. And then Prometheus and Hornist. Oh my gosh, you guys are just with the bits and the amazingness. Thank you so much.
And you should see on our channel too, we have a leaderboard for those who are giving out subs so we can recognize you and thank you for your generosity. Okay, now I mean I changed the fonts on all of these to 56 pixels and I really hope they get bigger. Otherwise we're gonna do some testing.
On the alert?
Yeah, because it was coming up and the text was so tiny. I wanted to be able to read it. Oh yes, there's a hiccup. There's a hiccup. I'm very happy to be Aubrey Plaza. That is a compliment. Thank you.
And I'm very happy to be Amy Poehler. Yes. Wait, you're not Aubrey Plaza. No.
Yeah, no, I'm Aubrey Plaza.
Oh, you wait. Who am I?
You
Right.
are.
Am I Nick
It doesn't
Offerman?
make any sense.
You're Rashida Jones.
Yeah, you're Rashida.
But she's the least
Gold.
funny.
No, she's very funny. Have you
She's
seen?
very funny.
Have you seen? Well,
What?
she's an actress. Is very funny. Have you seen Angie Tribeca? Oh my God, she's
No.
incredible.
It's
in
so
that.
good.
It's so
Also-
good. I'm obsessed.
I feel like Amy Poehler is my spirit animal. So like the fact that I got Aubrey Plaza, I'll take it. But yeah,
I
guess
think
was
Rashida
assuming
Jones-
You were the.
I think she is funny.
You were
I
the
love
Aubrey.
her, but I in Parks and Rec, every time I watch it, I'm like, she's a straight man.
She's also the most
She
beautiful of them.
The what?
So
It's true.
the most beautiful. I mean, not to, no. I mean, love to everybody,
Mhm.
but saying
No.
Have you guys seen Aubrey Plaza though lately?
She's purdy.
Okay, I know somebody who knows her stylist. She got a stylist, and that is why she is so fucking hot all of a sudden. If you haven't seen Aubrey Plaza lately,
She's
go
been
take a
hot
second
for
look.
years.
She glowed up in a big way, like in a what's his face way. Her hubby on the show, Chris Pratt, in a Chris Pratt glow up way.
Andy Dwyer. Yeah. But like she's also had her own like she doesn't give a fuck sort of personality, and like it's really cool that she has become this. She's become like an indie star also,
Yeah.
which is cool.
What was the movie that she did where she was a nun?
I don't know,
Little
but I must
Hours.
watch it.
Also,
what?
if you haven't seen Little Hours,
Little Hours. Yeah.
If you haven't
Oh,
seen Ingrid
yes,
Goes
yes,
West-
yes.
I haven't, but I heard it was really
I
good.
turned that off. I couldn't
oh
get, I
my
couldn't get through it.
God,
I love
Ingrid Goes
Elizabeth
West was
Olsen.
So good.
I love Aubrey Plaza, but I was like, this is the most boring movie. But I have been told it's good, so I would give it a second chance. I would.
It's so good in a way that like I wouldn't look at it and be like, oh man, this movie's great. It's not my style at all. But like it was a lazy Saturday. I had like a mimosa or two, and by the end of it, I was like, I don't want to drink. I just want to be into this movie. This is the best thing I've ever seen. So take that
Okay.
little note as what
I
you
gotta
want.
make time for it. I've heard mixed reviews, clearly. So, but I'm into it. I wanna catch it.
Well, we didn't get through our love questions. We only got to number 12. Oh, and I didn't answer. My answer was going to be that I want to wake up and be able to play expert piano. I've always wanted to play piano. Like, imagine you wake up and you just have that. You just get on. You just go to the airport. You just go to a bar. You just go anywhere where there's a piano sitting there, and you go, dum. And everyone's like, oh my god, where did she come from? She's gracing us with her presence. Oh my goodness. Oh, Banjo! Thanks, J-Rock.
Wait, how many love questions are there?
36. And then we have to
And
stare
how
into
many-
each other's eyes.
Holy.
How many have we done?
10.
Oh wow.
No, 12. Sorry,
Okay,
12.
so-
12.
Oh, okay.
Well, let's
Do we
answer
want
on
to
one
set a finishing
final.
goal?
Let's answer on one final question because it's a good one to end on.
Okay.
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 And chat,
But
I
we
want to
can
hear your
only
answers
stare at
too.
each other.
You have to look directly. You have to look directly down the lens at us.
Yeah.
If a crystal ball could tell you the truth about yourself, your life, the future, or anything else, what would you want to know?
Myself, my life, the future, or anything else. So really just anything.
Just any. They should have just, for brevity's sake, made it everything. Anything.
Oh, man. Well, you guys go first.
Bye, J-Rock.
Bye, J-Rock.
I don't have one. Bye, J-Rock.
Hope to see you tomorrow for Star Trek.
Prometheus, your answer is, what did the T-Rex really look like?
Yeah, did it have feathers? Was it like a giant bird? I want to know that.
Of all the questions in the world.
Okay, so.
I don't want to go first.
Kaz, the question was, if a crystal ball could tell you the truth about yourself, your life, the future, or anything else, what would you want to know?
My initial answer, the first thing that came to my head, is I would want to know if there is intelligent design. But
Intelligent design?
yeah,
What do you mean?
Meaning like
God?
Yeah, like a god or programmer or something like that. I would want to know that. But then again, I don't know if I really do want to know that, because
Yeah.
the mystery of life is one of the great parts of life, right? So then I think, I want to know what happens after you die. But that's also kind of, I'm afraid to know, but we all find out eventually, right? So, I don't know.
That would change life in a big way if you found out what happened after it.
It would. I think, yeah.
Your questions are so much cooler than mine. Your questions are just so much cooler than mine.
Oh, no, I'm sure that's not true. I could have asked for any ability in the world and I said math. Like, how lame is that? But what was your answer, Lexi?
I don't want to say it, no.
No, what? Come on.
Mine's
I
not
need to ask crystal
existential.
ball mine isn't either. Mine is so personal and selfish, it's not even funny.
That's okay.
But,
It's your crystal ball. You can do
Safe
whatever
space,
you want.
Lex.
It is. You're right. It's my crystal ball, so I'm gonna ask it a question about me.
Yeah.
I was going to ask it if I will get married and fall deeply in love and have the whole picture. It's a very question.
No.
Here's X, Y, and Z. Will I have them all?
Have all of what?
So, the get married, the fall in love, get married, and have the whole relational picture.
Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's fair.
Yeah.
It's not as good as Is There a God, but
It's called a love.
Well,
Hello. Thank you, Daz. I'm so happy that GIF is getting so much love tonight. It's my favorite. Although, you know what? I'm gonna have to move the propeller to the bits because that one is hysterical. It's hiding in a random alert right
yeah. I think.
now. Sorry, Lex. I cut you off.
No, you're good. I see it delayed, so if my reaction is delayed, that's why. Is because it's over yonder.
Yeah.
30 seconds
Yeah.
behind. But they're all still so good. Yeah.
Mine was
No.
actually very similar. If I could get the answer from the crystal ball, it would be when. When will I meet my person? Or I've been coming around to the idea that maybe there isn't a person for me, that maybe there's multiple people.
I think that's true.
Yeah, I mean,
Personally, that's what I believe.
I'm getting more okay with that there might be, several gorgeous chapters in this book of mine. But I would like to know so I can stop worrying about it, or stop seeking it. I just, if Crystal Ball says you're gonna meet your next person in 2025, then I'll just relax until then and do my own thing. Not that I shouldn't anyway, but
Right.
that's
Give
my
me
answer.
The freedom to do that.
Just something
Yeah.
to take the edge off, just to wee bit of the pressures that come of is it a forever thing? Or there's nothing wrong with having great, glorious, beautiful chapters. I don't care which one it is. Just point me in a Venn diagram, just point me in something. Just give me a diagram sort of pick.
Some guidance, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, because, I mean... Yeah, well, I won't get into it. That's a conversation for just us gals later.
On Galentine's Day. Bring it back around. Yeah, man.
Well, thank you for this awesome stream. I had a lot of fun despite not having a pizza in my hands. I feasted with my eyeballs.
Well, maybe you can go and pick up the ingredients that Lexi prepared for you and make it for yourself later.
It's true.
Yeah, maybe I could. Unless you want to make it for Dan.
No, he ate 3/4. Like, when I say I did a lot of test crust, I think you misunderstand that I did, like, enough to feed a small army. You know me personally, I'll probably give you a pizza. A brunch Galentine's Day pizza.
It's so good. That sauce is I think that's what ties it all together. It's just incredible. That flavor. I want to eat 5 more.
I got him.
Okay, I'll be over soon. Next time, Aubrey, you want us to bring a whole army on here and feed them, like one person at a time? All right, Jess, get on it. We need to have another meeting.
It's 2 hours of just one person coming by and being like, here's your food.
One person in a lot of different outfits, like, hello, and I have a mustache, and it's just me over and over and over again. I'm a southern lady and I need some pizza. Oh la la, hello, may I have some pizza? Yeah, it's gonna be that.
You only get pizza if you say ooh la la.
Oh la la, I will have some pizza. Oh man, well this has been so fun.
God.
Thank you so much, Lexi, for putting all this together.
Of course.
And, I love hanging out with my gals here on early Galentine's Day.
Well, I have just found somebody to raid. Sorry, I was a little bit distracted for a second looking at all these food and drink streams that are happening right now, and it looks like ZoboCat is making fried chicken with spicy honey, and it looks really, really good. So thank you to everybody who joined our stream. We always love seeing your familiar faces, and I hope that we all at least like halfway fell in love tonight.
Wait, we gotta just stare at each other and for just like a few seconds.
Okay, ready? Wait, we're gonna set a timer. Chat, stare into our eyes. We're falling in love. This is how it works. We're gonna do a timer for, can we do this? 45 seconds, the same amount, the same length of time as our chicken dance.
Are we allowed to talk or no? Is it just kind of
No,
like we're staring?
no talking.
Okay.
No talking, but I will leave the music on so it's a little less awkward, okay? Ready?
Okay.
Ready? We're about to fall in love, chat. Ready?
Ready.
Let's go. All right, time's up.
I'm in love with my camera now.
Oh,
So much
Kaz
closer.
says feeling stronger emotions for Alex. Oh, choosing a favorite, are we? Well, we have one person who's in love. Third Nation, so do you come here often? Can we blink? Spinetti, we fell in love with you too.
Heartbreak melts away into a mist.
Oh my god.
All right, we love you guys too. Thank you so much for joining us tonight, and go and show the person that we're raving some love, and take care of yourselves.
We'll see you tomorrow for the watch party.
Yes,
Thank you.
Bye.